Mount Hermon rises from the ancient borderlands between Israel and Lebanon. Its peak touches the sky, silent and cold. But beneath that silence lies a darkness few dare to name. This is not just another sacred mountain. According to ancient texts, this place is the true ground zero of a cosmic rebellion. A rebellion that changed the course of human history forever. Before we uncover what really happened on this mountain, subscribe to Noah Lazarus Stories, like this video, and share it with those who are drawn to the hidden mysteries of Scripture. Because the story of Mount Hermon is not just ancient history, it is one of the darkest secrets behind the fall of the Watchers. The book of Genesis mentions giants walking the earth. The book of Enoch goes deeper. It claims that angels came down to this very mountain and made a pact, an oath that would shake the heavens. They swore allegiance not to God, but to each other. They swore to defy the divine order. These beings, called the Watchers, descended with one purpose: to take human wives, to corrupt the bloodline of mankind, and to teach forbidden knowledge that was never meant for mortal ears. Secrets of war, seduction, sorcery, and astrology. Knowledge that would poison entire generations. Why Mount Hermon? What made this mountain the staging ground for such defiance? Some scholars say its height symbolized their desire to be like God. Others believe it was already a sacred site, a threshold between realms, a place where heaven touched earth. But on that fateful day, it became a gateway for rebellion. The Watchers made their oath here. They descended here. They corrupted humanity here. And because of that, Mount Hermon carries a curse whispered through millennia. Ancient Jewish writings call it the Mountain of the Oath, a title heavy with dread. It's where divine beings chose disobedience over worship, where immortals chose lust over holiness, where rebellion was birthed into the physical world. This is not legend for the sake of drama. This is theology colliding with history. This is Genesis 6 coming into terrifying focus. And the consequences? They ripple through Noah's flood, the Nephilim bloodline, and the wars of ancient Canaan, all because a mountain became a stage for cosmic treason. So when you hear the name Mount Hermon, remember this: it is not just geography. It is the place where angels fell. But what exactly does the Bible say about it all? Let's go back to the source, to the verses that started it all. Genesis chapter 6, a passage so cryptic that scholars have debated it for thousands of years. It begins with a sentence that feels wrong, disturbing even. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. So far, so normal. But then comes the line that changes everything. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. The sons of God, not the sons of men, not kings, not princes, the sons of God. Who were these beings? And why does the Bible describe them choosing human women like selecting from a marketplace? This is not poetry. This is not metaphor. This is chronicle, written in the same historical tone as the rest of Genesis. And the text doesn't stop there. It gets darker.
There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. Giants. The Hebrew word is Nephilim, literally meaning the fallen ones. These were not just tall men, they were hybrid offspring, born from a union that should never have taken place. Some translations call them mighty men. Others say men of renown. But the original language carries a weight of dread.
These were beings who inspired terror. And here's what most people miss. The text says the Nephilim were on the earth in those days and also after that. Meaning, they didn't disappear with the flood. They returned. Genesis 6 verse 5 completes the picture. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. The corruption was total. The violence was overwhelming. And it all traces back to those verses about the sons of God. This is where theology meets cosmic horror. Because if the sons of God were angels, if they truly took human wives, if their offspring were giants who corrupted the earth, then Genesis 6 is not just backstory. It's the key to understanding why God sent the flood. The flood wasn't just punishment for human sin. It was a divine reset, a cleansing of a bloodline that had been poisoned at the genetic level. Early Jewish readers understood this. Ancient rabbis called it the generation of corruption. They knew something unnatural had infiltrated humanity, something that turned men into monsters. And the sons of God? Early Jewish tradition was clear. They were angels, rebellious angels who abandoned their heavenly station, who crossed a boundary that was never meant to be crossed. This wasn't a fringe belief. It was mainstream interpretation for centuries. Only later did some theologians try to soften the text, to explain it away as dynastic marriages or godly lineages mixing with wicked ones. But the language doesn't support that. The context doesn't support that. And the book of Enoch, written before the time of Christ, certainly doesn't support that. Genesis 6 is ground zero. It's where the story of the Watchers begins in Scripture, where heaven's rebellion becomes earth's nightmare. These few verses launched 1,000 interpretations, sparked debates that echo through rabbinic halls and early church councils, fueled apocalyptic visions and warnings about the end times. Because if it happened once, could it happen again? That question haunted the ancient world, and according to some, it should haunt us. But Genesis only gives us the outline. The book of Enoch fills in the rest. And what it reveals is not accidental rebellion. It's a conspiracy, a calculated plan executed by 200 angels. The book of Enoch is not included in most modern biblical canons, but make no mistake, it was massively influential in the ancient world. Second Temple Judaism revered it. Early Christians quoted it. The New Testament itself echoes its themes. And fragments of Enoch were found among the Dead Sea Scrolls, which means it was treasured, studied, preserved. So what does Enoch tell us that Genesis leaves out? It tells us the Watchers were sent by God to observe humanity, to watch over the sons of Adam.
But they didn't just watch. They became fascinated. They saw the daughters of men.
Could it happen
They saw
again?
beauty, desire, and they wanted what was never meant for them. This wasn't a moment of weakness. This was premeditated. Enoch records that these angels conspired together. They met, they planned, they made a pact. Their leader was named Samyaza, and he knew the gravity of what they were about to do. So he proposed something chilling, an unbreakable oath. Enoch chapter 6, verse 4. Then Samyaza, their leader, said to them, I fear you will not agree to this deed, and I alone will pay for this great sin. He knew it was sin. He knew there would be consequences, but he didn't want to fall alone. So they swore an oath, all 200 of them, bound together by curse and covenant. They agreed that if one went down, they all went down.
Will pay.
And where did they make this oath? On Mount Hermon, a real place.
A physical mountain on the border of ancient Israel in Syria. Enoch chapter 6, verse 6. And they were in all 200, who descended in the days of Jared on the summit of Mount Hermon. Mount Hermon. The name itself is revealing, because in Hebrew, Hermon is related to the word herem, which means a curse, a ban, a vow of destruction. Enoch chapter 6, verse 5 says the mountain was named for this oath. And they called the mountain Hermon because on it they swore and bound one another by mutual curses. This was the launch point, the site of heaven's greatest rebellion outside of Lucifer himself. 200 angels descended. They made their vow. They took human wives, and they began to teach. Not just to procreate, but to corrupt. Enoch chapter
Focusing
7 and
specifically
8
on Genesis
detail
chapter
what they
6.
taught
These
humanity.
few verses serve as the
Forbidden
critical
knowledge,
nexus point for
weapons
everything that
of
follows.
war, sorcery, astrology, cosmetics, and seduction. They didn't just fall,
Enoch.
they
fills the rest.
weaponized their knowledge. And the result? The Nephilim, giants born of unnatural union, beings who devoured the resources of the earth, beings who eventually turned on humanity itself. The book of Enoch claims this act changed everything. It introduced violence on a scale never seen. It corrupted the bloodline of man. It brought knowledge humanity was not ready to handle. And God saw it all. Mount Hermon became a symbol, not just of rebellion, but of the moment when the divine order was shattered. Scholars still visit that mountain today. Some see it as myth, others as sacred ground. But one thing is undeniable. The ancient world believed something real happened there. The Oath of the Watchers was not folklore. It was history, at least to those who preserved the story. And if the Watchers truly conspired on that mountain, if they truly fell together, if they truly unleashed the Nephilim upon the earth, then Genesis 6 is not the whole story. It's just the introduction. Because what happened on Mount Hermon didn't end with the flood. The Watchers were bound, their offspring destroyed. But the knowledge they brought, the corruption they seeded, that lived on. And according to Enoch, it's still here. But who started it all? Who was the first to speak the idea? Who called for the oath?
His name was Samyaza. The Book of Enoch identifies him as the leader, the one who conceived the conspiracy, the one who knew what they were about to do was unforgivable. And he also knew one thing: no angel would risk it alone. Enoch chapter 6 verse 3 records his words, "I fear you will not indeed agree to do this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin." Read that again. Samyaza knew this was sin. He wasn't confused. He wasn't deceived. He knew. And he didn't want to fall alone. So he did what every conspirator does. He spread the risk. He demanded an oath, a binding vow that no one could back out of, a mutual curse that held them all accountable. If one fell, they all fell. That's the dark genius of Samyaza. He didn't just lead a rebellion, he engineered collective guilt. 200 angels stood on that mountain, 200 celestial beings with full knowledge of heaven's law, and every single one took the oath. They bound themselves, not just to the act, but to the consequence. The Book of Enoch names 20 leaders among them, Samyaza at the top, Azazel next, then Armaros, Barachiel, Kokobiel, and others. Each had a role. Each brought something to the table. But Samyaza? He was the architect. He organized the descent. He crafted the strategy. He made sure that no one could walk away. And once the oath was sworn, there was no turning back. They came down together. They took human wives together. They taught forbidden knowledge together. And together, they unleashed the Nephilim. These weren't just large humans. They were hybrids,
Unnatural offspring, born of a union God never intended. Genesis chapter 6 calls them the mighty men of old, the men of renown. But renown doesn't always mean noble. It often just means known. And the Nephilim were known. Known for their size, known for their strength, known for their violence. The Watchers didn't just break a boundary, they corrupted creation itself. Enoch chapter 7 describes what followed. The giants consumed everything. When resources ran out, they turned on each other. And eventually, they turned on humanity. Bloodshed became normal. Oppression became law. The earth was filled with violence. And Samyaza watched it all unfold. The oath he initiated didn't just bind the Watchers, it chained the fate of the world. Genesis chapter 6 verse 5 says it clearly. The Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intention of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. God looked down, and he saw what Samyaza had set in motion. Not just disobedience, but corruption at the root. The Watchers didn't just teach secrets. They taught humanity how to rebel against its own design. They gave weapons to the violent. They gave enchantments to the deceptive. They gave cosmetics to the vain. They gave astrology to the proud. Every gift was a curse in disguise, and Samyaza led it all. He became the symbol,
not just of angelic rebellion, but of spiritual treason. Because he didn't fall in ignorance, he fell with intention. He knew the cost. He knew the consequence. He knew what God would do, and he did it anyway. That's what makes Samyaza different from every other figure in rebellion. He wasn't tricked. He wasn't tempted. He chose. And he made 200 others choose with him.
We swear on this ground,
Mount Hermon
right
wasn't
here,
just a location.
that we will
It was a
not
pact,
yield.
a covenant of defiance. And the result? A world so broken that God himself grieved. Genesis chapter 6,
Verse 6 says it. And the Lord regretted that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him to his heart. Let that sink in. The Creator grieved. Not because humanity had failed, but because it had been led into failure by beings who should have protected it. Samyaza became a name, a warning, a symbol of what happens when knowledge is weaponized, when rebellion is organized, when sin becomes collective. The legacy of his oath didn't die with the flood. It lived on in myth, in legend, in the memory of ancient cultures. The Greeks called their gods the Titans. The Sumerians spoke of the Anunnaki. The Canaanites worshipped the Rephaim. All echoes, all shadows of the same event. The oath of the Watchers. The rebellion led by Samyaza. The fall that changed everything. And according to Enoch, it's not over. Because while the Watchers were bound in chains of darkness, while the Nephilim were wiped from the earth, the system they built, the corruption they planted, that never truly died. It just went underground. This wasn't just knowledge. This was contamination. The moment the Watchers opened their mouths, the spiritual order began to collapse. They taught humanity things it was never meant to know. Not yet. Maybe not ever. Azazel taught metalworking, how to forge swords, how to craft shields, how to turn bronze into blades that could take life with precision. War became an art. Before this, conflict was primitive. Stones, clubs, bare hands. But now humanity learned to engineer death. And they didn't stop at weapons. Azazel also taught the art of cosmetics, eye paint, adornment, the manipulation of beauty to seduce and deceive. It sounds trivial, but it wasn't. It was the teaching of illusion, the external over the internal, the mask over the soul. Enoch chapter 8 records it clearly. The Watchers taught enchantments, root cutting, and astrology. They gave humanity access to the stars, but not to worship the Creator through them, to worship the powers behind them. Astrology became divination. The heavens became a tool for control. And sorcery? That was the crown jewel of corruption. Because sorcery is not just magic. It's the attempt to manipulate spiritual forces outside of God's authority. It's rebellion dressed as wisdom. The Nephilim absorbed all of it. These giants, born from forbidden union, wielded forbidden knowledge like tyrants. They didn't just dominate through size. They dominated through system. They built empires of violence, cults of power, hierarchies based on strength and terror.
humanity didn't stand a chance, because the Nephilim weren't just physical threats. They were spiritual infections. Everywhere they went, corruption followed. Genesis chapter 6 verse 5 says it plainly. The Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intention of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Every intention, only evil, continually. That's total moral collapse. This wasn't a few bad leaders. This wasn't isolated incidents. This was civilization itself becoming a monument to rebellion. And God saw it. He didn't look away. He didn't ignore it. He didn't rationalize it. He saw the violence. He saw the idolatry. He saw the way his image bearers had become slaves to beings that should never have touched them. And his response? Genesis 6 verse 7.
Listen.
I will blot out man whom I have created from the face of the land, man and animals and creeping things and birds of the heavens, for I am sorry that I have made them. The flood was coming, not as rage, not as vengeance, as a reset, because the world had become so saturated with evil that there was no saving it through reform. It had to be cleansed. The Nephilim had to be removed. The corruption had to be washed away.
The knowledge had to be buried. But here's the question no one asks. Why didn't God just erase the Watchers immediately? Why let it go this far? Because free will has consequence. The Watchers chose. Humanity chose. The Nephilim were the result of those choices, and God, in his justice, let the full weight of rebellion play out. So the world could see what happens when heaven's order is violated. Mount Hermon became a memorial, not of triumph, but of catastrophe. Its name, which means devoted to destruction, echoed the fate of everything the Watchers touched. Their oath became a curse. Their gifts became chains. Their legacy became a warning carved into the memory of every culture that followed. The Babylonians spoke of it. The Phoenicians remembered it. The Egyptians encoded it into their myths of gods who came from above and ruled with terror. Even after the flood, the memory remained. Because some things are too catastrophic to forget. And the knowledge the Watchers gave, it didn't die with them. It went into hiding, into secret societies, into mystery schools, into the occult traditions that would re-emerge century after century. The flood wiped out the Nephilim, but the seed of their corruption, that lived on. In the sons of Enoch, in the giants of Canaan, in the Rephaim who haunted the land Israel was commanded to take. The battle didn't end at Hermon. It just shifted. From the physical to the spiritual. From the seen to the unseen. And that's where it remains today. And Mount Hermon stands, not as a relic, as a witness, a monument to the moment heaven's order broke, a marker of the place where angels swore an oath that cursed the earth. This was not just mythology, not folklore passed down by frightened tribes. This was ground zero, the spiritual epicenter of rebellion, the place where the supernatural collided with the natural in ways that would echo through every generation. Genesis tells part of the story. Enoch tells the rest. And together, they reveal a truth most would rather ignore. That the rebellion didn't start in Eden. It started here, on these slopes, under this sky, where 200 watchers bound themselves to defiance, and the world has never been the same. Biblical scholars return to Hermon again and again, not out of nostalgia, out of necessity, because this mountain connects dots that modern theology often leaves scattered. It bridges the gap between Genesis 6 and the book of Enoch, between the Nephilim and the giants of Canaan, between ancient Israel's enemies and the spiritual forces behind them. Hermon is the key, and those who study it know this. That's why the questions persist. What knowledge truly descended on those slopes? What secrets did the watchers whisper into human ears? What power did they unlock that still haunts us today?